Chicago is facing a projected budget shortfall of more than $1 billion next year, so finding new revenue sources is paramount. But the mayor is also concerned about where the money is going to come from to fund mass transit. Lawmakers wrapped up the spring session without voting on any revenue measures to help the CTA, Metro, and PACE avoid the pending fiscal cliff at the end of the year. Mayor Brandon Johnson today expressing concern.
I have expressed with a tremendous amount of urgency that we have to continue to make sure that all of our stakeholders are at the table.
Several proposals to raise money for the CTA, including a new delivery tax and higher taxes on ride shares, failed to get enough support in Springfield. The mayor suggesting lawmakers look in other directions.
The ultra-rich continue to get away with not having to put more skin in the game. So we do have to have substantive conversations around revenue streams that challenges the rich in this state to step up in a way that does not continue to place the burden on working people.
But with Chicago facing its own budget problems, including another downgrade in its credit rating, the city has its own challenges. The mayor favors keeping the 1% tax on groceries when the state stops collecting it later this year, but that will require a vote by the city council.
Well, I'll say this, I'm confident that my colleagues are not going to leave $80 million on the table.
Alderman Will Hall says bringing a Formula One race to Chicago could also help raise hundreds of millions of dollars. While City Hall continues to work with Springfield to find new progressive revenue sources that require state approval, the focus remains local.
If you look at some of the trends for our revenue growth, the areas of revenue that the city of Chicago controls, those are the revenues that are showing the strongest promise. It's the local taxes because we have direct oversight over.
The mayor also blamed the Trump administration for creating economic uncertainty, further complicating the budget process. At City Hall, Craig Wall, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.